value, low pollution industries, and world-class investments. He's been a tireless advocate for industry-friendly. Priyanka Kumari, who has secured 94. I call upon Rishabh Chaudhary, 81% from Our Lady of Perpetual Sukhera.
UN President, this is the first AGM we are having in public. So thank you very much, all the dignitaries, for having made it here and made a big event.
Sir, please.
Industries Minister and IDC Chairman हा विचार करतालो की एन्युअल जनरल बॉडी मिटिंगेक चीफ मिनिस्टर, इंडस्ट्रीज मिनिस्टर आणि आयडीसी चेअरमॅन हे फक्त गोंयानूच जावपाक शकता आणि खंयसर इट इज नॉट पॉसिबल. तुम्ही म्हणटाले आमकां टायम आसा म्हणून आमी तिगूय आयल्या काय म्हणून, बरेचशे फावटी आमी बेकार आसा म्हणून आयल्या काय म्हणून अशें दिसता, पण आमी बेकार ना. हांव कळपाक जाय म्हणून सांगता. इट इज एन इंडस्ट्री खातीर आमचे आशिल्ले पॅशन, इंडस्ट्री खातीर आशिल्लो आमचो आमी जे काम करता ते अनलेस एंड अंटील आमी तुमचे कडेन डायलॉग करिना, उलयना आनी ह्या मिटिंगेन येवन जर तुमकां एप्रिसिएट करिना जाल्यार इंडस्ट्रीज फुडें वचूंक शकना. म्हणून मुद्दामून हांव आयलो. अदरवायज एज अ चीफ मिनिस्टर खंयच्या एसोसिएशनाच्या मिटिंगेक येवप इट इज व्हेरी डिफिकल्ट. आजूय माझ्या ऑफिसान जवळपास 48 चड गट्टे पडल्यार फायल क्लियर करपाच्यो. बट स्टील आय फायंड द टायम फॉर दीस एन्युअल जनरल बॉडी मिटींग. कल्पक हॅज स्पेशली इन्वायटेड मी. सीएम तूं येवपाकूच जाय म्हणपालो. फर्स्ट टायम म्हणजे आमी खूब फावटी आपयता बट तूं येयना. हांव म्हणलें ह्या फावटी येतलोच म्हणून ताका सांगलें. सेकंड, आय एम कॉंग्रॅच्युलेटिंग फॉर युअर एसोसिएशन. यू हॅव कॉंग्रॅच्युलेटेड द नेशन बिल्डर्स. तुम्ही भुरग्यांक कॉंग्रॅच्युलेट केला, त्या खातीर तुमच्या मनापासून नॉट ओनली दॅट, तुम्ही एक स्टेप फुडें वचून तुम्ही ज्या भुरग्यांक हांव पळयतालो की हांव कल्पकाक विचारतालोय बी, इट इज एन करियर कावन्सिलींग कोर्स आनी एप्टिट्यूड टेस्ट आमी गव्हर्मेंट खूब दीस जाले ताजो विचार करता. इट इज अप्रॉक्सिमेटली कॉस्ट ताजी 2000 रुपीज पर स्टुडंट पडटा. एप्टिट्यूड टेस्ट घेतलो जाल्यार कॉंग्रॅच्युलेशन फॉर द लुपीन. दे हॅव टेकन द इनिशिएटिव्ह विथ युअर एसोसिएशन आणि मोर दॅन 500 स्टुडंट्साचे कंटिन्युअसली 8th स्टँडर्ड, 9th स्टँडर्ड, 10th स्टँडर्ड. डेफिनेटली हे स्टुडंट्स जे आहा पळय आपले रायटली करियर चूज करपाक शकतले. दॅट क्रेडीट गोज टू द लुपीन अँड वर्ना इंडस्ट्रियल असोसिएशन. इन फ्युचर हे भुरगे कोणाच कडेन म्हणजे तशें पळोवंक वचत जाल्यार आमी म्हणटा की आपल्याक जॉब दी म्हणचो ना, दे वील बी द जॉब क्रिएटर्स. हांव डेफिनेटली सांगू शकता. दुसरी गजाल, हांव आनी एक गजाल मुद्दामून माविनान ताका टच केलो त्या सब्जेक्टाक. दीस इज नॉट माय पार्ट ऑफ माय स्पीच, बट हांव बसला थंय म्हाका तकलेन आयलें म्हणून म्हणलें कितें एक्झॅक्टली उलयतलो काय म्हणून. माविनान उलयता आसतना एक्चुअली तुमकां टच केलो की तुमी लोकल एम्प्लॉयमेंट दिवपाक जाय म्हणून. बट हांव तर म्हणटलो की वेर्ना इंडस्ट्रियल एसोसिएशन शूड टेक द इनिशिएटिव्स. फुडल्या 6 म्हयन्यांक आमकां वॉट टायप ऑफ जॉब ऑपॉर्च्युनिटीज आमच्या इंडस्ट्रियल एसोसिएशनान जाता एक लिस्ट आउट करचें आनी ट्रायल बेसिसचेर नियर बाय 5 विलेज पंचायती तुमकां लागता. तुम्ही त्या विलेज पंचायतीकूच सांगा, पॉलिटिकल आनी इन्वॉल्वमेंट करूं नका म्हणटा. विलेज पंचायतीक सांगा की आमकां दिस मच एटलिस्ट वी रिक्वायर्ड अनदर 200 पीपल्स वी रिक्वायर्ड. ITI हे जाय आमकां, ग्रॅज्युएट हे जाय, इंजिनियर्स हे जाय आनी फॉर हे जाय. दियात तांकां एक वन टायम दियात. लेट अस ट्राय. पंचायती तरी कितें करता काय ना तें पळया. म्हणजे बरेचशे फावटी पॉलिटिशियन चड उलयतात, काम कमी करतात. म्हणून त्याय पंचायतीक कळूं दी की आपल्या पंचायतींतल्यान सोदून ते बायोडेटा रेज्यूम तुमच्या कडेन दिता काय ना. यू टेक द इंटरव्यूज, घ्या द इंटरव्यू तेंचे आनी तितूंतल्यान सिलेक्ट करा. एक कॉन्फिडंट बिल्डअप बिटवीन द इंडस्ट्री आनी पंचायत किंवा इंडस्ट्री आनी विलेज हो कॉन्फिडंट बिल्डअप जावनी की हय आमकां लोकलांकूच ते एम्प्लॉयमेंट दिता, हो जावपाची गरज आसा. इवन दो माझे तर म्हणणें आसा की दोज हू आर बिलोंग्स टू द इकॉनॉमिकल वीकर सेक्शन, तुम्ही सांगात ताका इन फ्युचर 5 वर्सांच्या उपरांत आमकां इंजिनियर्स जाय, आमकां फार्मान बी फार्म केल्ले भुरगे जाय, तांकां सांगात आतांच ऑप्शन दियात. आफ्टर 5 years इफ यू आर कंप्लिटींग युअर बी फार्म वी आर रेडी टू टेक इन आवर कंपनी. If you are completing your engineering, we are ready to take. If you are completing the CS, company secretaries, if you are completing MBA, आम्ही आमच्या कंपनीत घेवपाक तयार आसा. आता स्टुडंट जे 10th स्टँडर्डान आसतले, 12th स्टँडर्डान आसतले सांगात, that will motivate them. Automatically ते करियर चूज करपा खातीर ते स्टुडंट्स हे तयार जातले आणि सराउंडिंग विलेजीतले कितलेशेच भुरगे जे आसा तेणी हांगा एम्प्लॉय जावपाक शकता. So that you can take the initiatives and a target. If you want to support from us, our labor department is there, rest all other departments are also there. Even though my education department is ready to do that. आम्ही वेगवेगळे प्रोग्राम्स करतात, तातूंतलो तो एक प्रोग्राम आम्ही जॉईंटली करू शकता. दिस विल ऑल्सो सेट एज एन एक्झाम्पल इन द इंडस्ट्रियल असोसिएशन. ज्या पद्धतीन तुम्ही भायल्या इंडस्ट्रियल असोसिएशनाक यू आर शोईंग युअर इन्फ्रास्ट्रक्चर, यू विल शो दिस इट इज एन मॉडल बिटवीन द इंडस्ट्री एंड कम्युनिटी. हो मॉडल तुम्ही रिप्रेझेंट करपाक शकतले. दिस टायप ऑल्सो इट कॅन बी वर्क हे दाखोवपाक शकतले. म्हाका दिसता लेट अस ट्राय विथ दिस मॉडल. In future it will help for you people and our student also. Next thing, कल्पक उलयता आसतना सुरवातीकूच ताणें सगळी आमची बरी स्तुती बीन केली. मागीर मातशें कितें उलयलां तेजेर मागीर उलयता. बट एनी हाव थँक्स फॉर दॅट. तेणी फर्स्ट टायम हांवें पळयलें की MD IDC कितको कोण प्रेज करता त्या पद्दतीन. खूब तेणी नो डावट ही डिजर्व्स. बट सहसा पळयता आनी पब्लिकान गव्हर्मेंट सर्वंटाक कोण प्रेज करिना. पॉलिटिशियनांक तर करीत ना, थोडे कमीच करता. बट ब्युरोक्रसीक तशी प्रेज करपाची मातशें कमीच आसा. नितीनान तशें म्हटलें आमी रायटली आनी बोल्डली जर उलयले जाल्यार तांकांय काम करपा खातीर बरें दिसता. त्या खातीर तेणी आमी जितकी डिसिजन्स वॉट एवर वी हॅव टेकन द डिसिजन्स इन फॅक्टरीज ऑफ बॉयलर्स आसतले, डायरेक्टर ऑफ फायर अँड सर्विसीस आसतले, तुमी सांगता तेन्ना FDA आसतले, पोलिशेन आसतले, whatever you people have suggested, सगळ्यात चड तकली कोण खाता खबर आसा तुमकां? नितीन. हांव मुद्दामून सांगता तो कितें ना कितें तरी खंयचे तरी इंडस्ट्रींतले काडून धाडीत आसतलो. तूं तर हें करपाक जाय, तूं तर तें करपाक जाय. म्हाका दिसता ऑलमोस्ट तेणी सांगलेल्यो गजाली 70% तरी जाग्यार उडयले आसतले. 90% जाग्यार तो सगळ्या इंडस्ट्रींतल्या नॉट ओन्ली म्हणजे मॅन्युफॅक्चरिंग इंडस्ट्री पासून ते कन्स्ट्रक्शन इंडस्ट्री पर्यंत इच अँड एवरी प्रत्येक आणि जी म्हज्या गजाल लक्षात हाडून दिली. आतां बसला थंय सुद्दां सांगतालो तो आपणे ताका एक नोट रेडी कर आनी धाडून दी म्हणटा फाल्यां पर्यंत. कित्याक सांगता हांव, हे जो पर्यंत इंडस्ट्री रेज करिना आणि गव्हर्मेंटा कडेन पावना तो पर्यंत इट इज नॉट पॉसिबल. समवन शूड बिकॉज इट इज अ डे टू डे whatever between the you people and bureaucracy, what it happens, what is difficulty comes, we doesn't know never. ताका लागून ते कळप गरजेचें आसा आनी ते इनिशिएटिव्स तो घेता म्हणून तर इट इज पॉसिबल जाता. बाकीच्यांनी बी घेतल्यार जाता, कांयच हरकत ना. म्हणजे नो डावट नितीन इज माय फ्रेंड, बट यू ऑल्सो कॅन सेंड दॅट थ्रू द मावीन, थ्रू रेजिनाल्ड. म्हाजे कडेन पावत जाल्यार हांव सदांच प्रॉब्लेम सॉल्व करपा खातीर खंयसरूच रावना. मोस्ट ऑफ द प्रॉब्लेम्स जे आसा पळय न्ही हे सातत्यात आमी सोडयत आयल्या. त्या खातीर I am congratulating for the Verna Industrial Association for completing their 24 years of service and contributing to the industrial growth in Goa. Your association has stood the bridge between the government and industry, ensuring that issues are addressed, opportunities are created, and collective progress is achieved. Verna Industrial Estate is the backbone of Goa's economy. Verna Industrial Estate is one of the largest in the state and thousands of the Goans earn their livelihood here. The local business finds steady support, steady revenue growth stronger. The industries here are not confined in the one sectors. It is pharmaceuticals, engineering, IT, food processing and advanced technology all stands side by side. This diversity protects our economy and prepares us for the future. For the Goa, it is truly Swayapurna. The industry is the most grow alongside tourism, agriculture, service. Self-reliance means creating the value within the state. It is generating the employment for our youth, supporting our local entrepreneurs, and reducing the dependency on external market. The industry at Verna have shown how this can be achieved with the vision and determination. Every factory, every unit, every entrepreneur here is a part of large movement. Together, you are building a Goa that can sustain itself, innovative constantly and contributes meaningfully to Vikasit Goa, Vikasit Bharat 2047. My government remains committed to strengthen Goa as a competitive industrial destination. Several steps have been taken, simplified the procedure for the industrial approvals to make Goa more business friendly. Steady improvement in the ease of doing the business index with the designation of the services. Focus on the infrastructure development in states, roads, reliable power supply, it is water and waste management. Clear emphasis on ensuring that industrial growth aligns with the environmental sustainability in keeping with the Goa's ecological heritage. We understand that the industries can thrive only when the ecosystem around them is reliable, efficient, and transparent. Industrial growth is depend not only on policy and infrastructure, but also on people. Goa is fortunate to have the strong educational institute with the engineering college, ITI, polytechnic, pharmacy college, management schools, and hotel management institute. But encourage the strong partnership between the industry and academia. The young Goans must leave their classroom and ready to contribute to the shop floor, the research lab, and the boardroom from the very first day. Skilling, reskilling, upskilling must becoming the continuous efforts so that Goa's youth remain globally competitive. I wish to place on records my appreciation to the Verna Industrial Association for proactive role. And you have not limited yourself to the industrial matter alone. Verna Industrial Estate has supported skilling initiatives, environment responsibility, and social outreach. This reflects a deeper and sense of purpose of being stakeholders, not just as a businessman, but in a well-being of society. Such commitment to strengthen the relationship between the industry and the people of Goa. It also proves that inclusive growth is possible when the industry association embark the responsibility beyond profit. Coming years will define how the Goa position itself in India's economic story. Innovation, digital adoption, sustainability, and local employment must be our collective priorities. MSMEs deserves the greater support as they are often the first step of the young entrepreneurs and strongest link between the industry and community. I urge every member of the Verna Industrial Estate to see themselves as the builder of Swayambhurna Goa. The responsibility is not light, but the rewards are immense for your youth, for our community, and our generation to come. Let me assure you that the government stands shoulder to shoulder to the Verna Industrial Associations, and your concern, your success is Goa's success. वता वता असताना कल्पक आणि एक दोन चार गजाली आम्ही म्हणतात ते चिमटोय काडटा म्हणटा तसो ताणे त्योय गजाली आमकां सांगल्या पण म्हाका दिसता इंडस्ट्रीज मिनिस्टरच्या बरोबर ट्रान्सपोर्ट मिनिस्टरूय माविनूच आसा त्या खातीर ट्रान्सपोर्टाचो इश्यू तरी आपूण रिजॉल्व करता म्हटला म्हणजे डेफिनेटली विल लूक इन टू दॅट ट्रान्सपोर्ट प्रॉब्लेम पण एक गजाल नक्कीच आसा म्हणजे थ्रू युअर CSR आमी डिफरंट प्रॉब्लेम्स खरें जर जॉयंटली आयले जाल्यार सॉल्व जावपाक शकता तुमचो प्रॉब्लेम आनी ताचेर सोल्युशन हे जर तुमीच गव्हर्मेंटा कडेन दिले आसत जाल्यार ताचेर कशा पद्दतीन आमी सोल्युशन काडपाक शकतले ताचो विचार आमी करपाक जाय वी हॅविंग अवर ओन CSR ऑथॉरिटी म्हणून हांवें म्हटलें की तुमी म्हणटा की आवर एदी व्हडल्या इंडस्ट्रियल इस्टेटीत कितलेशेच जाणां आपली 2 व्हिलर घेवन थंयच्यान हांगा पर्यंत चलत येवचें पडटा आनी कितें येवचें पडटा म्हणून हांवें म्हटलें ह्या प्रॉब्लेमाचेर सोल्युशन तुमी थोडोसो विचार करा ताका हेल्प करपाक आमची CSR ऑथॉरिटी आसा इट इज नॉट द गव्हर्मेंट डिपार्टमेंट आमी दोगूय जाण जर एकी कडेन आयले CSR ऑथॉरिटी आनी वेर्ना इंडस्ट्रियल असोसिएशन जाल्यार त्याय प्रॉब्लेमाचेर सोल्युशन आमी काडपाक शकतले उरलेले प्रॉब्लेम्स जे आसा पळय न्ही तुमी उलयले हांवें परिमल अभिषेक इज देर तो रिजॉल्व करतलो म्हाका खात्री आसा आनी तुमी अशा पद्दतीन जर इनिशिएटिव्स घेतली जाल्यार आतां पर्यंत म्हणजे फ्यू स्टेट्स हॅव विजिटेड बट इन फ्युचर जर कोणी म्हटलं सर जाल्यार माविनान ज्या पद्दतीन म्हणजे म्हटलां की इनोव्हेशन एंड टेक पार्क आमच्या वेर्नात एस्टाब्लीश जावचो ताच्या खातीर आमी अजूनही बी लँड एक्वायर करपाचोय प्रोसिजर हांवें हाका सांगला की सुरू कर म्हणून. कारण आसा ती इंडस्ट्री जर आमकां खूब बऱ्या पद्दतीन जर ग्रो करतले आसत जाल्यार आमकां सपोर्ट करप गरजेचो आसा. त्या खातीर ही इंडस्ट्री बी एज अ शोकेस इंडस्ट्री म्हणजे जाका आमी 5 स्टार इंडस्ट्री जी म्हणटा ती आमकां जर शोकेस करपाक जाय आसत जाल्यार यू पीपल शूड कम विथ IDC आणि डिफरंट म्हणजे तुमचे उरलेले प्रॉब्लेम्स हे रिजॉल्व करपा खातीर आमचे IDC एक स्टेप फुडें वचून सुद्दां काम करपाक तयार आसा. वन्स अगेन तुमचो सगळ्यांचो सपोर्ट जाय म्हणून हांवें म्हटलें की आयची एन्युअल जनरल बॉडी जरी असली आसत जाल्यार चीफ मिनिस्टर प्रेजेंट रावन एड्रेस करता फाटीमागचो उद्देश एकच आसा की आमी जॉयंटली जर एकत्र आयले जाल्यारूच ऑनरेबल प्रायम मिनिस्टर्स विजन ऑफ विकसित भारत 2047 आणि विकसित गोवा 2037 10 इयर्स पयलीं जावपाक शकतले. ते करपाक तुम्ही सगळे जाण आसा हे विकसित भारत 2047 चे खरे एम्बॅसिडर आसा हे सांगता आसतना आमकां खूब खोस भोगता. तुमकां सगळ्या जाणांक परत एकदा म्हजे बेस्ट विशीस म्हणटा आनी म्हजे दोन उतरां सोंपयता. देव बरें.
Someone said 1991. No, 1991. I was the industrial minister. I was the industrial minister. I was minister for industries, mines, and rural development, protocol, and so many others at a very young age. So many things were shaped under me, including this Verna industrial estate. First, we wanted to get only electronic industry here, and it was called the Verna Electronic City. But we changed it to the general industries estate, so that we wanted good industry to come. Focus in Goa has always been to get environment friendly industry. Obviously, we will not be spared or would not have been spared even at that point of time if we had got more red category industries polluting everything. But ultimately, what we have to observe and do is maintain a healthy balance. You cannot say, for example, you will not stop using a vehicle because there is some pollution. You need to use the vehicle. Little pollution will be there, but do it under control. Like today, we were at the auto show in Panjim, where most of the new electrical vehicles were showcased, where Honorable Chief Minister was present. He inaugurated it. We have some hybrid models. The world is changing, and the world is changing big. We learned so many new things, and we had so many new normals, especially after COVID-19, which all of us know what happened. And some of them have been developing as very healthy practices. Like one is work from home. And then after that, various things have happened. And India has not been lacking behind. We were wondering, I'm just reminding you with a very few things. For example, after Pokhran happened, in blast happened, that time nuclear blast, we were wondering with all the sanctions from America, what will happen? Even thereafter, after COVID, what will happen? And today also, with Trumpism coming all over, we will certainly not get trumped. None of you are going to get trumped. On the contrary, all of you and our Indians will emerge as true innovators with new normals of getting new things to the fore, in rising up to the occasion, getting things done in such a way, in a much efficient manner, so that the cost would be much lower, even using high technology. And why I say this? Today we send satellites to space at 1/10 of the cost of other larger nations. Today they are telling us to launch their satellites. Did we fall behind with the setbacks what we had got? When economic slowdown was there in 2008, did we lag behind? Today also, the one of the best reforms brought in by our Honorable Prime Minister, ably supported by her Finance Minister, Srimati Nirmala Sitharaman ji, and our Honorable Chief Minister has done an excellent job there. Previously, I was there in the GST Council for almost six years, and today he has introduced you such a reform which is in a way little bit risk taking, but at the same time he walks the talk and he delivers. If some people feel there is going to be a shortfall in collections, in sales, they would be sorely mistaken. On the contrary, this is going to be the harbinger of more demand, more growth and more money accruing to the central government as well as the state government. Because you need a leader of that sort. You need gutsy decisions in certain cases. And I look upon Verna as one of the most, as one of the best, I should say, industrial estates. Pramod would be here agreeing with me because I interact with him many times. And I say it is the best because the best of industrial units also are located here. Though we may not know some of the most sophisticated parts which are required, the manufacturing, not forgetting the pharmaceutical industry, which sometimes people call as a real pharmacy to the world. What would happen if these medicines don't go all over the world that they need to go? What would happen if they don't reach the different states that those which are produced here? So you have been working very hard. As I say, it is a collaborative effort. It is all of you citizens who have worked hard. Your ingenious mind, we got it all here. But to get it together, to get it in a manner and push it together, that mass of intellect, that mass of engineering brains, that mass of that little extra things which propel you to make something really worthwhile, you need a leader. And today, it is the proud destiny of our nation, of our country, that we have the leadership of Shri Narendra Modi ji, who propels all 140 crore Indians to do something for their country. He has literally prepared the blueprint in more ways than one. Young population. We India as a country, we are very young in the sense that we have more younger people. So big challenge how to get these people to work for the country and for the better good. I think it is required. We needed such a leader. In Goa, we have Goa moving forward, having taken such big strides. It's not for nothing that he always calls it a double engine, and this is the double engine at work. And who is that? None other than our Honorable Chief Minister, our dynamic Dr. Pramod Sawant. We need a leader in the state. So when it is a collaborative effort, both from the center and the state, you are bound to get good results. And good results, if anybody wants the real good functioning to be seen, one should come to Verna Industrial Estate. Now I would say, Mr. Kalpak listed all the good things that have happened here. He also listed what are the things to be done. I am sure he also knows that by now we are already doing it, like the white topping of the roads, what is taking place, the new infrastructure that is being built in every industrial estates, a careful look at management of the fire hydrants, fire system, making common facilities available. All this has become a normal thing for us. And when Reginald came and I came as Industries Minister, perhaps as IDC we were in the red. Today we are not in the red. We are plus and plus. I don't want to say the figures here, but that same money is being plowed back to bring about overall improvement in the infrastructure in the industrial estates, and most of it Verna will be getting. This I want to inform you, and this is what you should be happy about. I want to simply say that in this vicinity itself, we balanced out the land that we had. We auctioned some of the land, most of the land. Through the IPB, deserving industry, which we know will get value, which will bring employment, which is required for Goa, we gave them land through IPB. And later on IDC gives the land. So we have balanced it out. We have not just given land like confetti or just thrown it around. It is after very careful thought that decisions are taken, even in the investment promotion board, even on the IDC board. You have members of the industry guiding us, and that is how we have been able to do it properly. Another thing I want to tell you here, in this very industrial estate, there is still a lot of land which is remaining, and we are proceeding with auctioning. It is not going to be just allocated through IPB. And in the auctioning, we are going to call that place something called, in modern terminology, so that we can connect on all the digital platforms, the Hello World Innovation and Research Park. We are locating land for that, and it is going to be for tech-based companies, especially for R&D, research and development. This is what is that special thing which can bring about a change. And I want to tell you, my interactions with industrialists, whether in Mumbai, whether in Chennai, whether in Hyderabad, whether in Delhi, they still want to take the land on auction. They're saying, we will come. And if all the big industries come, Verna will be even much more, I would say, an awesome industrial estate which no one in the country has. My one grievance, while Mr. Kalpak spoke about several things, all those things are being addressed. I want to assure you from this platform, on behalf of government, all those things are being addressed. Only I want one impression corrected, and I don't blame you for that, or it's not that I'm saying that you're doing it. If you are allowed to go up vertically, the FAR here, which was 100, is now 300. You can go to another 2 floors or 3 floors, because so that you don't have to acquire additional land if you want to expand your industry. You will be allowed to go vertically. And this itself is one of the biggest decisions that we have taken. We want you to expand. We want you to expand well and fulfill the dream of our Honorable Prime Minister to make India very soon the third largest economy, not 5 trillion as I call it. It should move to 7 trillion or 10 trillion, and it will happen with efforts from all the citizens, with all of you, and with our government fully collaborating. I don't want to take more time. I thank you very much for having me this evening, and I'm sure we will have many more such functions, maybe small, big, and I would see you doing much more work in the CSR side for Goan people, for areas around you, so that you are really applauded for your goodness, for your kind acts, and you will help train even more people. And lastly, I want to say, as far as transport is concerned, I am looking at it even more carefully. We are supposed to get some more buses. I have done, besides one company which was there giving us electric buses, we have tied up with another company. If we get another 100 buses, then this particular problem of transport also, to some extent, at least in Verna, I will see that it is solved to a large extent. Because I have seen people walking for hours from Kortalim. They walk early morning 5 o'clock just to be in the office at 8 o'clock. So it is simply tiring. So we will make all this happen, and our Chief Minister always is collaborative in such efforts, and I am sure you will have many, many good things to hear in the future. Thank you very much indeed. They say that here locals are not getting jobs. Now our Honorable Chief Minister, in order to make locals employable, he is skilling them, he is upskilling them, he is tying up with so many institutions, doing an excellent job in that direction. So why will you not get skilled workers? And sometimes I can understand you don't have locals for those particular specialized jobs. But there are some jobs you can train them little bit in advance and then employ them. So I want this imbalance, perhaps believed by some of our Goan people, I want this to be taken away from their minds. It is up to all of you. You all are intelligent people. When you are you are such a big industrialists who have helped the economy grow, Goa grow, the national economy grow. You can even make this happen. Also, I don't want to take more time, otherwise I can go on talking. I have so many good things to tell because Honorable Chief Minister has to go somewhere. But one thing, my Sarpanch from Chikali, Kamala Prasad Yadav is here. He also developed a ground there. Yesterday also he was distributing invitations to all the Honorable MLAs, including to Honorable Chief Minister and all the other people. And his daughter has been playing for Goa as a captain. A place for good, worthwhile events taking place. He has such a beautiful ground. It is all acquired privately. It is with no government help. He has done it on his own. I compliment him for that. What I simply want to say is that this area, Verna Industrial Estate, is developing into something really different, something noteworthy, something all of you will be proud of, that you are in Verna. Verna will be a different address altogether. And I am sure in times to come, you would be allowing your own industry to grow much more than what it is. Even I will tell you another very important decision what Honorable Chief Minister has allowed me to say.
All the members, all industrial aides, everybody, press, and my friends. Well, our roadmap for the IDC has been with new regulations, new reforms, road networks, so many things, ladies hostel. We have done whatever we could, allotment disease, everything simplified, whatever we could. Finally, we have issues of Goans, non-Goans that also we would like to address. We had issues of street lights, we had issues of women not employed in some of the industries. I understand, to make it short, it was not complaints, Mr. Kalpak said it was suggestions. But I have a funny way of expressing to my people in Goa also. They tell me, once you dig something, next side it has to be restored and back to the finish, what you get in America and in Japan. But I tell them sometimes, we are not in America and we are not in Japan. Not that we are not going to become one, but it will take us some time. But then understanding is very important. And the real steps we have taken in the interest of the industrial state. I would only like to ask you one question. Is the situation better?
Of course. Yes.
I had the president telling me you had people coming from all over, people coming from people coming from other states to visit the industrial state. At least those people, he said, had nothing bad to say. So I was quite happy about it. But all these issues of roads, everything, we are here to see that all those things, are much better. In the sense that I always believe we have to make a difference. And the difference is we have to make a good difference. Making a good difference is a key which will make us a better state. There are a lot of issues. Now there is the Trump issue, there are so many issues coming up. And more issues will come up. But we can assure it under the leadership of the Chief Minister and Mr. Dr. Pramod as well as Industrial Minister, Mr. Mauvin. We look forward in having a very progressive state. We understand the needs. We understand we are working together to see that we have a better industrial state and one of the best industrial states we want to have it in another few years. Well, without wasting much more time, I thank you for a very good presentation today. I mean, it's so nice to be here.
We really struggled from 96 to make Verna Industrial Estate as one of the best, and we set up that standard. We fought on every pie. We got one of the best telecom system. We got Mr. Jagmohan that time, the telecom minister, sitting here in our office, in our industrial estate, going around. Deepak is here, Deepak is eyewitness to that. Then Chandrababu Naidu also came here, he spent a day with us, and thanks to his friendship, a lot of things we could exchange, a lot of things we could do. Constant support from many sides, we always could do well. Today Verna has emerged as a strong leader, and Kalpak, I am with you 100%, and you are very well trained. In fact, everything whatever my one of the strongest support in public policy was Kalpak, and I am very proud to see him at this chair. Rajesh also is doing a phenomenal job in the association, but he likes to be on background. So all the good job should be appreciated. And only one message: the world is not the same what it was 5 years back. It is not going to be same what it is going to be today. Trump is making things change. The global trade order is changing. We like it or no, it changed. It's not only AI. It is not a time of only Atmanirbhar. It is beyond Atmanirbhar. We need to work on the tech sovereignty of the country, and we have to work hard as India. We need to create innovation. We need to create designs. We need to make products. It's not only make in India, it's also design in India. And in this regard, I must compliment Government of Goa for introducing a policy just few days back, I think just couple of days back, for supporting and harnessing the innovation and development in the state. Thank you, Chief Minister sir, for anything this. So it's time we come together and start working hard to understand the new economics, the new markets that are emerging markets. So let's work together, let's start having deliberation. I won't talk much. I am proud to be the past founder. Today I see everything is going well. Thank you very much for all the past presidents, and thank you for your patient hearing, and I wish Kalpak and his team all the best.